ngayon lang namin napansin na
Hindi,
flat.
flat po yung ano. So, ibig sabihin matagal na yan na hindi na ginagamit.
Hindi po, ginagamit po yan. Kaso
Yes.
tumatawag lang kami ng driver.
Opo, opo, Nay.
Ay,
Nay, wala po ba kayo ibang wala po ba kayo ibang parkingan? Wala kayo may ibang mapaglag? Saan po?
Ayan o, doon
Saan doon?
sa Bloom yun.
Okay. Ay, mas maganda po siguro na doon yung ilagay yan. Lalong-lalo na hindi nyo po madalas gamitin. Kasi po, bangketa to, marami po dumadaan, naglalakad dito, nakakarangan po natin.
Sige.
So, ngayon, sino pong nagdadrive? Anak? May driver kayo?
Nandun natutulog.
Okay.
Pero ito muna ang driver na ano.
Sige po.
Pa.
So ngayon, kukunin po namin to. Pag kunin nyo po sa sa Marikina, sa Tumana. Pakuha nyo po sa anak nyo. Tapos ilagay po natin sa tamang garahe. Huwag po sa bangketa na dahil maraming tao na pipirwiso. At saka ang dami po nakalagay na mga no parking signs dito. Dino ho. MMDA? Hindi po papayag ang MMDA niyan.
Di ba pinayagan tayo dito?
Ng MMDA? Baka local po. Hindi po papayag ang MMDA niyan.
Huwag na sir. Alis ko na lang yan mamaya sir.
Nay, kailangan po namin maging patas para sa lahat, So, kailangan po namin, nakikita niyo naman po. Magagalit po yung kapitbahay niyo sa amin pag papagbigyan namin kayo, sila hindi.
Alam mo bakit kita pinapara? Sa helmet po ba? Sa helmet, tama. Nutshell po kasi yan. Wala ka bang helmet na pangmotor? Meron po. O ba't di mo ginagamit?
Lagi nga sir, one day pa lang.
Caloocan day.
Kaya pala walang pass.
Okay. Pero dapat naka-helmet ka ng tama. May lisensya ka ba?
Meron po.
Pati nga.
If this rider just put the proper helmet on from the start, he could have avoided a 3,000 peso penalty. Just wasted money, really wasted money. Jan lang. Join now at janlang.com. Become a member and invite all your friends. Good morning, everyone. You see these people walking in the road here? It's because the sidewalk's been converted to parking by private vehicles and by taxis. Some drivers have already come running out to their vehicle, so obviously they can leave with just a ticket if they can show a valid license. Aside from the private and the taxi, there's also a Jeep. Obviously their franchise requires them to have an off-street parking, but the reality is many of them are just parked on the road and sidewalk. Even the sign is being removed from the sidewalk. These often obstruct pedestrians and force them to walk in the road, so it's good that the SCOG team are handling this. What I wonder is who roped off the sidewalk here and then painted this yellow line, because the rest of the sidewalks in this area are much wider than this. I can hear the enforcer still asking the driver for a license, and obviously he's not handing anything over. Sometimes this happens, they ask for a license, the driver doesn't think they're illegally parked, so they don't want to show the license. So what can you do? Anyway, hopefully they can resolve it peacefully, because you don't really want to do anything by force. There are other vehicles also being towed away, like this red one, and maybe that white one in the background. A lot of people just treat the sidewalk as an extension of their house. I did hear the guy in white shirt say something along the lines of, how many times has this been impounded already? So I guess maybe they know already, right? If it's already been impounded before, you probably know. Obviously this is a non-moving violation, but you'll see this one is missing the plate on the back, missing the bumper on the back, and then it has a plate cover which is so faded that it's hard to read the plate. So if it was actually used on the road, it could have a lot of issues. Right now it's just a non-moving violation, illegal parking on the sidewalk. They just flagged down this rider here. You can see the driver doesn't have a helmet and he's wearing slippers. Hopefully he has a license. Yeah, there you go. So that's 1,500 for the helmet, 500 for the shoes or lack thereof. And these motorcycles are being carried off the sidewalk and onto the tow truck. There's even signs here which say no overnight motorcycle parking as per a city ordinance. I mean, even without a city ordinance, you're not allowed to park on a sidewalk. Obviously they have to be careful when they're moving these vehicles, they don't want to damage them. But just load them onto the tow truck and they'll be recovered later by the drivers. They'll go to towing, they'll pay their penalties, and then they'll get them back. Daddy has a helmet, but mommy has a bicycle helmet, and the baby has no helmet. The child between the parents.
May helmet ba yan na pang motor? Sa kayo anak nyo? Wala. Bakit yung pinapayagan magmotor yan? Bakit yung sinasakay sa motor? Kasi walang helmet.
Sinundo ko lang kasi sir.
Naiintindihan ko sinundo nyo. Pero pinag-usapan natin dito, yung safety sa pakanan po ng anak nyo. Diba? Tapos si Mrs. naka-nutshell. Bawal din po yan. Dahil pang bisikleta lang yan. Meron siyang helmet, si Mrs. Wala rin.
If they actually added all the violations to the ticket, it would be so expensive. 3,000 for the unauthorized helmet, 1,000 for the excess passenger. If they added the children's safety on motorcycle acts, even more expensive.
Kasi hindi naman po ako lumalayo.
Oo nga, yun nga sinasabi ko sa inyo, sir. Malayo, malapit, ang aksidente pwede mangyari. Diba?
The guy just told them that each bag is 50 kilos and he has 4 bags. So 200 kilos, and then he's relying on the box at the back and the support of the box and some tape and a bit of rope. It's a little bit dangerous. How much is that dog in the basket? Doo, doo. The one with the red strap.